What we have today is some more vintage VHS converted to digital video. So what I'm doing here is cutting durum wheat, spring wheat of course, and using the Massey 550. I've been meaning to put this video together for quite a while, right about the 13-second mark. So my dad's standing beside the Lodestar. He was doing the grain trucking in those days. This is the date on there, September 13th, 95, I think is accurate. That 550 was a replacement for the 510 I had previously. I guess not a bad machine, but overall it was more troublesome than the 510 ever was. The 354 Perkins diesel engine was really best part of the combine, I guess. It would probably run on half the fuel that the old 510 with the 350 Chevy V8 did. Pretty reliable, trouble-free, but the rest of the combine, I had quite a few little issues going on. It seemed like the straw chopper was out of balance for the best part of the time I used it. Yeah, several major breaks on the air conditioning. Half the time I think I ran without air conditioning, and that's no fun. Not on warm days like this anyway. There was a few other little bugs here and there I guess I've forgotten in the space of almost 30 years. So September 13th, chances are that durum still had some green kernels in it. I'm guessing I was dumping this into aeration bins because high temperature harvesting and green kernels, that's kind of a recipe for trouble. It was a pretty decent crop, as I recall. For those of you wondering about the header on the combine, that's the model 1859 straight cut header. 18 foot, pretty good match for that machine under most conditions. In a light crop, it would probably handle 24 feet with no problem, but 18 was what I had. I bought it previously for the 510 combine when I first started growing yellow mustard. I found it was best to straight cut, so I looked around and this 18-foot header came up and it was a good one. I found I could use it in wheat quite a bit as well, so it worked out well. Pretty good header in most conditions. Pickup reel would have been nice and sometimes, but in a nice standing crop of wheat it wasn't necessary.
over there.
Yeah, that's pretty crusty.
Yeah.
No, I thought I might try here was go north around that bush.
Oh yeah.
I don't really know where the heck to go. I have a feeling in the creek it's going to be a little bit green. Maybe I'll drive down and give it a try anyway.
And a few days later, moved across the road to another field. This was regular spring wheat, not durum. And it looks like I was kind of pushing my luck with the weather here. You can see the stormy looking sky in the west. It looks like there's a good chance of showers building up there. So I guess I was going to try it and see if I could get a decent sample. I don't think I even owned a moisture tester back in those days. I could have probably made a trip to town to get it tested at the local United Grain Growers elevator. I have a feeling this might have been on a Sunday as well, so the elevator would likely have been closed anyway. So anyway, here we are rolling along. First round on the field, cutting 18 foot. I have no idea how it turned out. It's a long time ago. And this is just a little bit of swathing video I threw in here just for fun. It's the 2090 pulling the Massey 35 21 foot pull type swather. I think it was a few years later. I think the date is on there at some point. Anyway, to be continued. And that pretty well wraps it up for this video. If you found this vintage harvesting stuff of some interest, remember to hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing, leave a comment. Stay tuned for the next one from the Roosty 6 channel.